Okay guys, tonight it is Monday night. My babies are working on their homework and we're gonna whip up something quick and simple. We're making homemade chicken strips. We have our chicken breasts here. I took 2 chicken breasts and cut them up into strips. We also have our egg and milk here that we're gonna be tossing our chicken in before we toss it in our chicken fry. The seasonings that we're going to be using is going to be Brad's Cuisine garlic pepper to bring out that amazing flavor in our chicken, as well as our chicken seasoning. Okay, and of course we're going to be coating it with Brad's Cuisine chicken fry. All of these seasonings, guys, are located on my website at www.bradscuisinespices.com. Now, to complement our homemade chicken strips, we're also going to make some boxed macaroni and cheese. Yes, I can make homemade macaroni and cheese, but tonight we're going to make some boxed macaroni and cheese. You can choose whichever brand you choose. I picked up the HEB, which is the local grocery store brand, but I'll be also adding some extra ingredients to my macaroni and cheese. I always like to make it my own. So I have my whipping cream here. This is optional, guys. I have me some butter, of course. I have some cream cheese I like to put in it, and then of course some extra cheeses. So stay tuned, guys. Again, we're just whipping up something really quick, really simple, a quick Monday night dinner for the kids. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do, guys, we are heating up our vegetable oil. You can use whichever oil you prefer. I am using vegetable oil. I've also used canola oil. You can use peanut oil. So those are all great oils to use. We're also heating up our water in our small saucepan so that we can make our boxed macaroni and cheese. So stay tuned, guys. My kids love homemade chicken strips. You can also, let me show you how these strips came out. So again, I took chicken breast and I simply just sliced them down the middle to make, let's see, 1 chicken breast. I may have did 4 slices, depending on how big your chicken breast is, but this is how they come out, guys. So if you want to make homemade chicken strips, I suggest you get some chicken breast from your local grocery store and do them this way. All right, so we're gonna get started, guys. I want you to see me season my chicken breast. Also, I want to mention, someone mentioned to me in an earlier video that I should turn my phone sideways in efforts to get a better screening or a better viewing. I tried that, but the tripod that I purchased does not allow my phone to stretch sideways, guys. So I do apologize for the video being in square mode. But I did try. So right now what we're doing is applying our garlic pepper. Guys, if you know me, I use this for everything because it is a versatile seasoning. And of course this is chicken, so we're gonna also add our chicken seasoning. Okay, you can add as little as you want, as much as you want. And I'm just gonna give this a good toss. I am at home, guys. This is for myself and my kids. So, you know, if I was serving the public, then obviously I would have some gloves on, but right now I am home, so that's why I am tossing this chicken. But guys, take a look. Look at all the seasoning on this chicken breast. Look at that. Y'all see that? That's only available at bradscuisinespices.com. So if you don't have this in your kitchen, this will be a great time to go ahead on and purchase now while we still have plenty in stock. Most times we do run out. As I mentioned, I just re-upped the beginning of the year, so we do have plenty in stock. So go ahead on, guys, now and make those purchases. All right, so this has got the seasoning inside and, you know, evenly coated. I'm going to wash my hands and we're going to go ahead and stir in our egg and milk mixture. Now the egg and milk mixture is optional. I like to do that just so, let me turn it so you guys can see me whipping it, just so it can give my chicken batter a thicker coating. So I am simply whipping egg and milk. You can also use buttermilk. I'm using regular whole milk. You use whichever milk you like, and I'm actually gonna, y'all already know, gonna add some garlic pepper because I love there's not a better garlic pepper on the market than Brad's Cuisine. And I'm simply being honest. I've been cooking and eating all my life, guys. When my grandmother tell me that it's the best, I know it's the best. All right, so what we're gonna do here, I'm gonna get a separate bag and I'm gonna pour the remaining of my chicken fry in a bag so that we can start tossing, because it sounds like our grease is heating up and we don't want it to pop on us. Okay, now make sure you have a bag that has no holes. A lot of times it's kind of hard to find a bag with no holes in, especially coming from the grocery store. You may have to double it up, but this bag here, I lucked up tonight, guys. It has no holes. So we're gonna pour the remaining of Brad's Cuisine chicken fry. I had used this a different time last week, so make sure, guys, if you do not use all of your chicken fry, you can store it in the refrigerator. You definitely want to keep it at a cool temperature. All right, so this is the last of our chicken fry. So first thing we're going to do, we're gonna take one. That way I can show you guys. So I'm gonna take one of my strips and I'm gonna kind of toss it around in my egg mixture just to get that on there like that. Then I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna put it in my chicken fry. Now this can be a little messy, but that's okay because we're gonna have delicious chicken strips. Now you can put this in the deep fryer, or your, today I'm frying on the stove. I didn't feel like pulling out my deep fryer, but you can put this in the deep fryer after one coating, or you can double dip. Let's go ahead and double dip. So we're gonna go ahead on and add that back in the egg mixture, egg and milk, and then back in the chicken fry. Again, guys, it can be messy. Y'all see my hand? Messy, but that's okay because it's also delicious. So we can do that, and I'm gonna just repeat the process. Okay, we have our egg mixture, and then we have our chicken strips. And you can do multiple at a time. I simply did one. I don't know why I didn't do more at a time. But we're gonna get this going, and I'll come back and show you guys when we drop it in the grease. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna give it a good test by doing this. So now that that's sizzling, that tells me that my grease is ready. So I am going to drop it in there. So we're gonna take one of our chicken, and I'll bring the camera over and show you guys midway through the process the chicken strips and how they are frying. So let's continue on. Now, when you're frying, you have to be real quick in the kitchen because things kind of go fast, especially when you're dealing with grease. So we're gonna take two, dip it in our egg wash, toss it in our chicken fry, toss, 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 toss. And you're doing the same thing, guys, if you're making chicken fried chicken. You're doing the exact same thing. Let's toss it back in our egg wash, back in our chicken fry, both of them, okay? Give it a good toss like that, and let's put it in there. All right, so I have a medium-sized pot, so it can probably fry, I would say four at a time. So we'll come back and show you guys again midway through the frying process how golden brown and crispy and crunchy and delicious and all of the above, courtesy of Brad's Cuisine spices, the garlic pepper, guys, the lovely chicken season, and one and only chicken fry by Brad's Cuisine. Okay, guys, so we have our water boiling for our macaroni and cheese. Kind of go ahead on and take a look at our chicken here that's frying. They are turning golden brown. They have a nice thick crispy coating on them, courtesy of Brad's Cuisine chicken fries. So let's add our noodles into our water to boil them for our macaroni and cheese. All right, so we're gonna leave our cheese sauce to the side. We're gonna add our noodles. And what I'm gonna do is get a little salt, just a little bit, just to sprinkle in there so our noodles will not stick and come out all gummy. So give me 1 second, guys, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so what I'm doing now is putting a little salt. Just a little salt. Okay. Now, I told you guys that midway through, I would show you how the chicken strip is doing. And oh my goodness, you guys, if you have smaller kids, my girls are big, you can also cut these strips into smaller pieces and make them into nuggets. Kids love homemade chicken strips, homemade chicken nuggets. So take a look. I'm gonna turn the lighting down a little bit just to see if you guys, let's see. Oops. All right, so let's see. Let's see if you can take a look at our chicken strip. Can you guys see it? Do you see the coating on there? Let me turn the lighting down and maybe that helps. that help? Can you see the coating? Look at that. Courtesy of Brad's Cuisine chicken seasoning. Guys, look at that. All right, so all of our chicken is gonna be golden brown. I'm gonna put that one back in there. Golden brown and beautiful. Okay, you guys are getting a good view now. All right, so I have it here. Again, I have 4 in here. I'm gonna let them cook just a little bit longer. They're already cut up, guys, so it does not take chicken strips long to cook. All right, in the meantime, I am right here, guys. I haven't left. I am just dipping my other chicken strips into my egg wash batter and into my chicken fry. The chicken fry, guys, is the best thing. If you're making homemade gravy, if you're frying pork chops, no matter what you're frying, with the exception of fish, of course, the chicken fry is amazing. If you're frying ribs, I also like to fry shrimp in my chicken fry. It's already pre-seasoned with an amazing southern flavor. Definitely one of a kind, distinctive flavor. You definitely want to put this right into the chicken fry. And if you're reluctant or you're wondering if the chicken fry is really as good as I'm making it sound, guys, I have great reviews on my page. Check out the reviews. Check out what the other customers are saying about the seasonings and the fry and all of that, guys. So I am a faithful user of my own product. This is all I have in here with the exception of plain white salt, plain black pepper. Everything else are my own seasoning blends. So they are definitely ones that I live by. I find myself even going to people's homes, like when I visit, and I'll say, oh my God, you need some of my chicken seasoning. Oh my God, only if you had some of my garlic pepper on this would make it amazing. Look at this one, guys. Golden brown. Look at that. I'm going to bring the camera back over here so you guys can take a look. But my babies are going to have a ball with this. Let's see if I can get this. All right. Oh, that's a big shot there. So this is the one I was showing you guys. Look at that. Simply beautiful. Look at the crust on there. Just amazing. Just amazing. Look at that. So just a little bit. We want them nice and golden brown, and then our other ones are ready to go inside. Now my babies are going to be eating this. Actually, I'm air frying over here in my air fryer. I have some tilapia. So I'm air frying tilapia for myself. And I have some turmeric rice with fresh thyme. That's what I'll be having. Y'all know I love seafood. So that's what I'll be eating. And then my babies are going to be having homemade chicken strips and macaroni and cheese. All right, so let's get a pan and put it down. So I'll clean my bowl. I have my paper towels in there. We're going to take these out so that we can add our other ones inside. Yummy. Look how delicious they look. And I'll come back and show you guys all of them in the bowl with the coating. Wow. It looks so pretty. So pretty. Alright, so let's sit this here. I'm gonna try and sit the camera so that you can see the chicken strips. Can you see them? Alright, so in the meantime, we're gonna put our other ones in our grease so that we can fry those. Let's get these going. Uh-oh. Alright, we're adding our other ones into our grease. And I think this is gonna be the last of them. All right, that's just about done. What do y'all think about these chicken strips? Amazing. All right, so our macaroni noodles, let's check on them. I don't want them to cook all the way because I'm actually going to do some other stuff with these noodles. Let's see. All right, maybe a little bit longer, and then we're gonna take these out. Because what I'm gonna do is add not only the cheese sauce that it came with, I showed you guys some of the other things I'm gonna add to it. Again, we have some cream cheese and some whipping cream and some more cheese, some butter, and I'm gonna put it in a nice baking dish and then finish the process in the oven. That's just how I like to do it. It's a quick, simple way. And then we'll be done. All right, guys, so we're now ready to make our macaroni and cheese. I'm gonna grab some milk out of the refrigerator. I'm not gonna add that much milk because we're gonna be adding other ingredients, as I mentioned. I'm not measuring, so. All right, we've already drained our noodles, guys, rinsed them in cold water. I've already done all that. Sorry that I didn't show you guys that. We're gonna add our garlic pepper. Y'all gonna think I am garlic pepper crazy, huh? Let's add our garlic pepper. All right, so we did that. Let's go ahead on and add a little butter. Just some regular butter. We're gonna be adding a lot of stuff to this, guys, because I like to kind of doctor on the box mac and cheese. Let's add our whipping cream. That's gonna make it nice and creamy. I also melted my cream cheese in the microwave because it was cold. We're gonna be adding our cream cheese also. So let's take the cream cheese. See there? We're adding that also. So let's give all of this, oh my goodness, look at that already. Let's give all this a nice good stir. Yes, indeed. All of this a nice good stir. Now the cheese sauce that came with the package, we're adding that also. Let me get a knife. And again, we eat it either way. If you want to just do it the way you're supposed to do it on the box, that's fine. But I like to do a little extra. So we're gonna be adding the cheese sauce that came with the mac and cheese. I mean, with the, in the box. Let's add that. And give all of this a nice stir. Now, I have a baking dish. I'm gonna take this and bake this in the oven after I mix all of this together. And these are really basic ingredients that you would add to homemade macaroni and cheese also. Look at that. I'm gonna bring it up a little closer so you guys can see what I'm seeing in case you have any questions. Let me turn the light off. So nice and creamy mac and cheese here. All right, so this is already done, but again, we're gonna bake it. So let me bring this back. All right, so let me get my baking dish. So we have a Pyrex baking dish here that we're gonna be pouring our macaroni and cheese into. You can scoop it, you can pour it, So this is what it's gonna bake in. Let's see. All right. And all of this is just gonna bake together to make nice mac and cheese. We're also gonna add some extra cheese. I have some mozzarella cheese and I have some mixed cheeses that we're gonna add to this. Notice, guys, I did not measure anything because you can kind of eyeball it and put as little or as much as you like. Just eyeball it. All right, so here's our mac and cheese, guys. Let me move this out of the way. Still have some clumps of cream cheese in there, but that's okay. All right, so we're gonna take some Velveeta cheese. You can use any cheese you want. You can use sharp cheddar, mild cheddar, whatever cheddar you want. And we're gonna take some mozzarella cheese. And see, my babies like when I do extra stuff. So before we layer it on top, we're gonna go ahead and mix that in. Give it a good mix in like this. Because it's mac and cheese, right? It's supposed to be cheesy. We want it to be creamy and cheesy. That's why we added our cream cheese and our whipping cream. All right, so now that we have this mixed in real good, let's go ahead and layer it. Wow, look at that cheese. So rule of thumb, guys, always keep things like cheese, whipping cream. What else do I always keep in the refrigerator? Spinach. I always like to keep, I said cream cheese, right? So cream cheese, whipping cream, of course, butter. These are things you want to always have handy because 9 times out of 10, whatever you're preparing, is gonna call for that. So make sure you have those things in your refrigerator handy. I literally have about 4 things of cream cheese in here because if I want to make homemade, you know, Alfredo, it calls for cream cheese. If I want to make my favorite spinach dip, it calls for cream cheese and it calls for cheese. So those are things you want to kind of keep in mind and have handy when you are, you know, when you're at your home. So I'm gonna turn the light off so you guys can see. Okay, so this is it. Look, don't talk about me, but I'm gonna go in the shit with my garlic pepper. That's just how I like to do it. Do it how you like to do it. All right, it's ready for the oven. Okay, guys, here's our mac and cheese straight out of the oven. If you want to let it bake a little longer, you can, but this is it. All right, guys, I've made the plate and look how creamy it is on the inside. And here's our plate. Homemade chicken strips and boxed macaroni and cheese, Brad's cuisine style. Look at that. Look at the chicken strips, guys. Look at that. Not dry, really creamy. If you do it this way, you will enjoy your boxed macaroni and cheese. All right, let's bring it over here. All right, so what do y'all think?